Flyer looking to bookend the card for Adam Wedge and Evan Williams, who took the opener with Klein. Midnight Prayer, who was involved in that pile-up last week at Cheltenham. Wayne Hutchinson for Alan King. Straydner Hannah, Danny Cook, Sue Smith. De Vous à Moi also represents Sue and is ridden by Sean Quinlan. Three Faces West, Richard Johnson for Philip Hobbs. And Sarrock, Aidan Coleman, Venetia Williams. Congratulations and good luck if you are still in the pick six. There are 9 of you in the pick six, and you're quite well spread out here as well through these runners. And we're going to take a look at these with Graham and Mick.
The better value with Betfair handicap chase, Nick, and it's a tricky little...
That is Wayne Hutchinson doing a flying dismount. He didn't actually want to dismount, but that's what he ended up happening, and I think he gets a 10 for artistic impression, the way he went through the air. He's back on board, hoping they'll have none of that carry on this afternoon, Graham.
What a profession. He had 3 falls, but no submission that day, Wayne Hutchinson. He got a share of the last race with a dead heat. He's back in action on Midnight Prayer, effectively his reappearance. Fantastic shots from Bill Selwyn, arch snapper. Move on to number 3, Straydner Hannah for Sue Smith. Sue seems hopeful. Conditions no problem. Simon, the last one.
Yes, absolutely, Graham. The last half hour or so has epitomised why the jump racing is so loved. The likes of Q-Card, Cider, Grugy, back season in, season out, still producing top quality form. Here we go, 3 miles with this better value with Betfair handicap chase. A few sloggers in the lineup here, and Three Faces West is just the early leader from Sarrock, who got pretty warm in the preliminaries, sweat down the neck, followed by Straydner Hannah and Midnight Prayer, and then on the outside De Vous à Moi and Firebird Flyer is the early back marker as they make the long run to the first fence, about to enter the back straight. And Sarrock and Three Faces West, visually they've gone off fairly quickly, and they are clear of Straydner Hannah. Could be too quick as they run towards the first. Sarrock is a real slogger on the near side. Three Faces West, Richard Johnson out jumping Sarrock there. Richard looking for his 3rd winner of the day after his early wins on Mystery and Cruz Linen. Sarrock in 2nd, and Aidan Coleman out wide then. De Vous à Moi in the red and white jacket alongside stable companion Straydner Hannah. One assumes that Danny Cook would have had the choice of those, and Danny is on the grey Straydner Hannah, and then Midnight Prayer and Firebird Flyer over the next. Three Faces West just lands in front of Sarrock as they continue down the back straight towards the next plain fence. Three Faces West and Sarrock over this one. They land together, followed by Straydner Hannah and De Vous à Moi. Firebird Fly on the inside of Midnight Prayer as they jump the last in the back straight. Three Faces West was driven into it there and put in a good jump. Good day so far for his trainer Philip Hobbs, with pictures of Raw Regatta and Cruz Linen. Sarrock on this near side. I don't know if Graham's got his stopwatch running, but it'd be interesting to compare the time for a circuit with the Betfair Chase. Visually this looks to have been a good gallop, but one senses the Betfair Chase it was just slightly slower at the halfway stage in recent runnings, but in the deep ground today probably a more than respectable gallop, and in the closing stage we saw how well strung out those good chases were. Very brave effort by Coney Gree, but Q-Card was just marvellous, wasn't he? As they go towards the next. Three Faces West, Sarrock, De Vous à Moi, Straydner Hannah, Midnight Prayer on the near side, disputing last place with Firebird Flyer, both winners of major staying chases. Midnight Prayer, the 4-miler at Cheltenham. Firebird Flyer, last year's Midlands National, was also 2nd in the Welsh National. Presumably that's the race that his connections are targeting. Just looked a little bit burly, perhaps, Firebird Flyer. Maybe that's just him, maybe just a good-bodied type. Three Faces West, into the next. Over safely, seems to have shrugged off the attentions of Sarrock for the time being. Then De Vous à Moi on the outside, Straydner Hannah, Midnight Prayer and Firebird Flyer. Approaching the fence in front of the stands. Three Faces West. He pulled up at Carlisle first time out. Flat run there, but being ridden positively here. Trying to ignite the horse's enthusiasm. The champion jockey. Clear passing the judge by about 4 lengths to Sarrock. Devuamois, Straightener Hannah, who ran well in this 12 months ago, only to fall at the third last. Midnight Prayer and Firebird Flyer still at the back of the field as they take this left-hander again and head towards the back straight. So on their way towards the 5 fences down the back and then 4 more in the home straight after that. The field just grouping up a little now with 3 Faces West still leading the way. Cheek pieces fitted for the first time today. You'd say that they're having a positive effect so far. Ciroc in second. Devuamois is out wide. And then Straightener Hannah as they jump the next. And then Midnight Prayer, a little bit clumsy there. Midnight Prayer and Firebird Flyer remains at the back of the field. On to the next. Richard Johnson from Aidan Coleman. 2 jockeys are really setting the season alight. Devuamois on the outside of Straightener Hannah. On they go towards the middle fence down the back straight. 3 Faces West again. You can just see where Richard Johnson's found a stride, and it was just perfection there. 3 Faces West from Ciroc. And Straightener Hannah. Reminders for Devuamois on the outside, red and white jacket over the next. 3 Faces West just looks as though he's really enjoying it now. Midnight Prayer and Firebird Flyer. Here is the leader with his ears pricked going towards the next. 3 Faces West, and there again Johnson saw a stride. He saw a stride there over that ditch, 3 or 4 strides away from the fence, and look, he's suddenly 5-6 lengths clear again of Ciroc. Then Straightener Hannah, Firebird Flyer, followed by Devuamois and Midnight Prayer. So 3 Faces West is putting them to the sword here as they swing left-handed at the bottom end of the course. Still a long way to go, 4 fences to jump up the grueling long home straight. 3 Faces West from the slogger Ciroc in second. Then Straightener Hannah back in third. Midnight Prayer beginning to stay on under Wayne Hutchinson, and he's a stout stayer, Midnight Prayer. On towards 4 out then. 3 Faces West with this good lead, and over really well again. Very athletic and adept at the fences. Firebird Flyers running on the inside now. Black and white jacket. Then Straightener Hannah. Midnight Prayer coming under pressure. Here now is the final open ditch. 3 Faces West. This time not quite so well from Firebird Flyer. About 6 lengths between them as they head on towards the second last, and 3 Faces West still going along very strongly. Can he meet this next fence better? Just running down it slightly, but very good from Firebird Flyer in second. Midnight Prayer back in third, and now on their way towards the final fence, and Richard Johnson eyeing a treble here at Haydock this afternoon. 3 Faces West draws towards the final fence and safely over. A mostly brilliant round of jumping, beautifully presented at the fences by the champion jockey, who begins to ease down. Firebird Flyer well back in second, but running a superb trial for the Welsh national, and up towards the line. 3 Faces West completes an excellent day for Richard Johnson and trainer Philip Hobbs. Firebird Flyer in second, then Midnight Prayer, Straightener Hannah, Ciroc and Devuamois. That was wonderful to watch there. 3 Faces West with the cheek pieces on, first time out, a new horse today. Such enthusiasm, and we saw a brilliant round of jumping and a brilliant display of riding. That is why Richard Johnson is champion jockey.
And 3 more winners to add to his burgeoning seasonal tally this afternoon. The champion jockey well into the hundreds now, and this horse is performing